Hi students, how are you? I hope all are fine. Grade 8 Science Chapter 9 Matter Around Us. In this video, we are going to learn different interesting topic. Let us see. Chapter 9 Matter Around Us. We will study in this topic types of matter, the symbol of various elements classified into metal, non-metals and metalloids, and the properties of metal and non-metals. So what is matter? So all the objects around us, they are made up of matter. Anything which has definite mass and occupy the space, that is matter. Matter exists in three states. One is solid like wood, stone, sand, iron, etc. And the second one is liquid, water, milk, fruit juice, etc. And third one, gases like oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, steam. These are all. So matter is composed of smaller particles as atom or molecule or ions. Atoms are the building blocks of matters. Atom is a tiny particles. Number of atoms join to form a molecule. Atoms are molecules, or molecules means group of atoms having a charge that is called positive or negative charge. That atoms having the charge, that is called ions. For example, H plus ions, Na plus ions, these are all. So next one is element. Elements are the same type of atoms. That is a pure substance. Everything is made up of elements. When you breathing air also, when you breathe the air, that also element, because it contains oxygen, nitrogen, argon, etc. So an atom is the smallest particle of an element that still has the same properties of the element. Elements having only one type of atoms, all the atoms having the same chemical properties and size and mass in the same element. So atoms has the atomic number. So atomic number means number of protons present in the nucleus and number of electrons in the outermost orbitals. Totally 118 elements are there. So some of them are occur in nature, but some of them are synthesis in the laboratories. Next one, symbols of elements. Elements is a image. For example, dove symbol. This is a symbol of peace. So plus symbol is addition, minus symbol is subtraction, like this. So symbol is a image. In the way, the same way elements denoted by symbol. So writing the name of the elements is difficult, very difficult. So it is a trouble. So symbol is the shortest form of elements. There are different types of symbols are followed before the Berzelius symbols. So that are Greek symbols, alchemist symbols and Dalton symbols, etc. First one is the Greek symbols. The symbol is the form of geometrical shapes by ancient Greeks. That is air, water, fire, earth, that are. Some Greek symbols pictures are given in your diagram. See this. So next one is the alchemist symbol. Alchemists tried to change the less valuable metal into gold. This process is called alchemy. So the scientists were known as alchemists. Alchemists alchemists represented the different symbols for some elements are given in the picture. Next one is the Dalton symbol. John Dalton tried to the name of the various elements based on the pictorial symbols. Those symbols are difficult to draw, so they are not used now. Next one, Berzelius symbol. John Jacob Berzelius. He follows under the heading system of determining symbols of the elements. So next one, present system of determining the symbols of the elements. First point is element having first letter as symbol. Example, boron. Capital B is the symbol for the boron element. Second point is, its two elements have the same first letter. So how do you give the symbol for that element? First and second letters of the name are used as symbols. So first letter is in upper case and second letter in smaller lower case. So first letter in capital letter, second letter வந்து small letter எழுதுவோம். For example, hydrogen and helium. First letter are both are same. Both elements first letter are same. So hydrogen and helium. So hydrogen capital H, helium H is E. H is capital letter, E is small letter. Next, another one example for this for the point. Barium, beryllium, bismuth. Three first letters are same. B, B, B. So first one is beryllium barium Ba, beryllium Be, bismuth Bi. Third point, if the two letters are the same, names are the same, the symbol consists of the 1 and 2 or third letters, first and second letter or third letter. For example, argon and arsenic. First letters are also same, second letter also same. So first one argon Ar, second one As. So first argon ku Ar கொடுக்கிறோம். Second one arsenic R வரனால நம்ம என்ன பண்ணிரோம் அப்படினா third letter எடுத்துக்கிறோம். So அப்ப ASங்கற letters வந்து நம்ம கொடுக்கிறோம். இதே மாதிரி calcium and cadmium. First letter both are same and second letter also same. So அப்ப calciumத்துக்கு Ca and cadmiumத்துக்கு first letter and third letter CD. Next, fourth point, Greek name or Latin name used as the symbol for the same elements. Here 11 Greek Latin names are given in your book. You have to just read this one. Sodium, potassium, sodium natrium, potassium gallium, kalium, iron ferrum, copper cuprum, silver argentinum, gold aurum, mercury hydrogenium, lead pulpium, tin stanium, antimonium, stipium, tungsten wolfram. So இது மாதிரி இருக்கக்கூடிய வேர்ட்ஸை நீங்கள் லட்டின் வேர்ட்ஸை ஒரு ரீட் அவுட் பண்ணி பாருங்கள். நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒன், ஃபிஃப்த் பாயிண்ட், சம் சயின்டிஸ்ட் நேம் த கண்ட்ரிஸ் நேம் அண்ட் planets names also used as a symbol for the elements. While writing the elements, we want to follow some rules. First one, the elements first letter is capital letter, second letter is small letter. Okay. So next one is the metals and non-metals. First we are going to see the metals. So gold also is the one of the metal. So the wealth of the country is measured by the amount of gold it is reserve. So depends on the properties of elements can be identified as metal and non-metal. Some of them are having the both properties of that is called semi-metal or metalloids. So some of the elements exhibit the property between the metal and non-metal, that is called semi-metal or metalloids. And now we are going to see the metals. So example for metals, iron, copper, then silver, gold, these are all example for metals we are using in our daily life. And metals are hard and metals are shiny and have the high density and high melting point. It have the high melting point and boiling point. Then it is drawn into the thin wires and the properties of the metal are called ductility. So example, copper wires and good conductor of heat and electricity. These are all the properties of metals. And the uses of metals are iron is used to making the bridges and engine parts, iron seats, bars, etc. Copper is used to making the electric wires, coins and statue. And silver and gold are making jewels and decorative purposes and photography also. Mercury is used in thermometer and barometers. And aluminum is used as the electrical wires, cables, aeroplanes, aerospace industries. And lead is used in the automobile batteries and X-ray machines. Okay. Example for non-metals, sulfur, carbon and oxygen, these are all example for non-metals. Properties of non-metal is non-metals not hard except diamond, and non-metals have the dull appearance, and it have the low melting point and boiling point. It is not malleable, and non-metals are ductile, but carbon is the carbon fiber is a high ductility and bad conductor of heat and electricity. Graphite only exception for this character. So, and the non-metals do not produce the sound. Next one, uses of non-metals. Diamond is used for making jewels and cutting and grinding the equipments, and graphite is used making the pencil lead. Then sulfur is manufacture of the gunpowder and vulcanizing rubber also, and phosphorus is used in the matchboxes, right, poisons, etc. Nitrogen is manufactured in the ammonia, and chlorine is used as a bleaching agent and sterilizing the water also, and hydrogen is also in the rocket fuel, and hydrogen flame is used for cutting and welding purposes. So, and another one property of hydrogen is it is a reducing agent. And one table column is there, the difference between the metal and non-metals and their properties. You just read this one. Next one is metalloids. Metalloids is the some elements exhibit their properties as properties of metal as well as the non-metals, that is called metalloids. Example, boron, silicon, arsenic, germanium, antimony and tellurium, polonium. These are all example for metalloids. Physical properties of metalloids are they are solid in room temperature. They can form a alloys with another metals. Alloys means the ரெண்டு metal ஒன்னா சேர்றதா என்ன சொல்றோம், alloys ன்னு சொல்றோம். So, and silicon is used, which is a metalloid that is appears luster character. So, and some metalloids such as silicon and germanium, they are used as electrical conductors under the specific conditions. They are called semiconductors. Okay. Next, uses of metalloids. Silicon is used in the electronic devices, and boron is used in the fireworks and fuel for the ignition in rockets. Next one is a compound. What is compound? Compound is a pure substance formed due to the chemical combination of two or more elements in a fixed ratio by mass. Okay, the classification of compound into two types. One is inorganic compound, another one is organic compound. The inorganic compounds are obtained from the non-living sources like rock, minerals, etc. So, example, chalk powder, chalk piece and baking powder. These are example for inorganic compounds. Next one is organic compounds. Organic compounds obtained from the living organism like plants, animal. These are all. So, example for the organic compound is protein and carbohydrate. Okay. So, the inorganic and organic compounds exists in all the three states, solid, liquid and gaseous status. Some compounds in solid state, example silica, potassium hydroxide, that is called caustic soda, then sodium hydroxide, caustic potash, potassium hydroxide, caustic potash, sodium hydroxide, caustic soda, and then copper sulfate and zinc carbonate. These are all example for compounds in solid state. Next one is the compound in liquid state, water, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, sulfuric acid, acetic acid, that is called vinegar. These are all. So, some compounds are in gaseous state, that is carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, methane, nitrogen dioxide and ammonia. These are all compounds in gaseous state. Uses of compounds, one table column is given in your book. Common name, chemical name, constitutions and uses. Water, chemical name dihydrogen monoxide. Hydrogen and oxygen elements are present in the dihydrogen monoxide, and uses are drinking as a solvent. And the table salt, already we know, sodium chloride, it is a table salt. It is essential compound in our daily diet. And sugar, sucrose, is a preparation of sweets and fruit juices. And packing soda, sodium bicarbonate, it is used in the fire extinguisher and preparation of packing powder, etc. and preparation of cakes and bread also. Next one is washing soda. The chemical name is sodium carbonate, and it is used as a cleaning agent in the soap and softening of hot water also. And bleaching powder is the chemical name is calcium oxychloride. It is a bleaching agent and disinfectants and sterilizing the drinking water also. And then quick lime, there is a calcium oxide, manufacture of cement and glass. Salt lime, calcium hydroxide, whitewashing of walls, and limestone is the calcium carbonate is preparation of chalk pieces. And some here one box is there, that is more to know compounds and common names. Copper sulfate common name is blue vitriol, and ferrous sulfate ku green vitriol, and potassium nitrate ku saltpeter, and sulfuric acid ku oil of vitriol, and calcium sulfate ku gypsum, calcium sulfate hemihydrate ku plaster of Paris. பிளாஸ்டர் ஆஃப் பாரிஸோட யூசஸ் நமக்கு நிறைய படிச்சிருக்கோம் இல்லையா, போன்லாம் வந்து ஜாயின் பண்ணுறதுக்கு, ஸ்டாச்சூஸ் செய்கிறதுக்கு, இது மாதிரி இதுலாம் ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டண்ட்டாக இருக்கும். பிளாஸ்டர் ஆஃப் பாரிஸோட யூசஸ் வந்து ரொம்ப ரொம்ப நிறைய இருக்குது. ஸோ பொட்டாசியம் குளோரைடு வந்து மியூரியேட் ஆஃப் பொட்டாஸ். ஸோ தட்ஸ் ஆல் சில்ட்ரன். யூ ஹாவ் டு இங்கே கெமிக்கல் சிம்பிள்ஸ் நிறைய கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. யூ ஹாவ் டு ஒரு ரஃப் நோட் வச்சுட்டு நீங்கள் எழுதி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அந்த சிம்பிள்ஸ் ஈஸியாக வந்து ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்க முடியும். ஓகே. In this chapter, we learned symbol of various elements, metals, non-metals, metalloids, and properties of metal and non-metals, and uses of metals or compounds in our daily life. Okay, children, you read the lesson, and we will see the next video. Thank you.